Master salary negotiation. Get paid what you deserve. If you've ever felt nervous about asking for more money in a job offer, stop right there. Because today, I'm going to show you exactly how to negotiate a higher salary, without sounding pushy, awkward, or ungrateful. And trust me, you're probably leaving thousands on the table. Look, I get it, negotiating can feel intimidating, especially when you're excited about a new job. But remember, this is your career, your income, your future. I've helped hundreds of professionals land higher salaries, and I promise, you can do this too. Most companies expect you to negotiate. In fact, they often start with a lower offer assuming you will. So if you don't, you're literally giving away free money. Stay till the end because I'll even give you a word-for-word script you can use. The first thing we need to address is that little voice in your head saying, "I can't negotiate." Listen, we need to shift your mindset completely. Stop thinking of salary negotiation as something scary or greedy. It's not personal, it's just business. Think of it like this, you're simply having a professional conversation about your value. Companies literally budget for negotiations. They expect you to counter, and they build that into their hiring costs. So when you accept the first offer without question, you might be leaving $5,000, $10,000, even $20,000 on the table. Negotiating a higher salary shows confidence and leadership. It tells the employer you know your worth and you're not afraid to advocate for yourself. These are incredibly valuable qualities in an employee. Trust me, employers are far less likely to rescind an offer simply because you dared to negotiate. Remember, they want you. They chose you for a reason. They see your potential and the value you bring to the table. Otherwise, they wouldn't have gone through the entire hiring process and offered you the job. You have more leverage than you think. So let's ditch the self-doubt and get you paid what you deserve. Now let's talk strategy. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is revealing your salary expectations too early in the game. Never, and I repeat never, throw out a number first. Here's the thing. When you give a number first, you're essentially negotiating against yourself. You might lowball yourself without even realizing it. Instead, when the salary conversation comes up, say this. I'd love to learn more about the role's responsibilities first. But may I ask, what's the budgeted salary range for this position? This does two things. First, it flips the script and puts the ball in their court. They're forced to reveal their hand first. Second, it gives you leverage. Let's say their range is $80,000 to $100,000. Now you have a target. You know where to aim. But what if they refuse to answer or dodge the question? Don't panic. This is where confidence is key. Simply say, I'm confident we can find a number that's fair based on my experience and the market value for this role. Remember, knowledge is power. Do your research on sites like Glassdoor or Salary.com to understand the average salary for similar positions in your area. Chapter 3. Alright, so they've given you a number, now what? First, take a beat to process. Even if the offer is decent, don't immediately jump for joy. This is where you negotiate. Let's say HR says, we're offering $85,000 for this position. Here's how you counter like a pro. I really appreciate the offer. Based on my experience and mention relevant skills and projects, and the current market rate for this role, I was expecting something in the $95,000 to $105,000 range. Is there flexibility on that? Notice a few things here. First, you're being appreciative, not demanding. You're thanking them for the offer and acknowledging their time. Second, you're demonstrating confidence and research. You're not just throwing out a random number, you're backing it up with market data and your own qualifications. And finally, you're opening the door for negotiation. You're not giving an ultimatum, you're inviting them to have a conversation. Now, what if they come back and say, I'm sorry, but that's our best offer? Don't worry, you still have options. Chapter 4. Let's talk about the power of silence and one of my favorite negotiation tactics. After you make your counteroffer, stop talking. Seriously, embrace the silence. Most people are incredibly uncomfortable with silence, especially in a negotiation. They feel the need to fill the void, and that often leads them to justify their position or even sweeten the deal. Let the hiring manager make the next move. They might counter with a slightly higher number, or they might offer other perks or benefits. Whatever you do, don't back down or start rambling. Silence is your best friend. And if they're truly unable to budge on salary, remember that everything is negotiable. Can they offer you more PTO, a signing bonus, flexible work arrangements? Get creative. The key is to go into the negotiation prepared, confident, and knowing your worth. You've got this. Now you have everything you need to negotiate like a pro, but if you want my full salary negotiation script, just drop a money bag emoji in the comments and I'll send it over. Remember, negotiating your salary isn't greedy, it's smart. It's about advocating for yourself and ensuring you're being compensated fairly for your skills and experience. You deserve it. If this helped, hit that like button and subscribe for more career hacks. I'm curious to hear from you guys. Have you ever negotiated a salary before? What was your experience like? Let me know in the comments below.